Why can I never open these things? Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be reviewing and tutorializing this here palette, the Smoke Sessions by Melt Cosmetics. And what's super exciting about this video is it's actually a collaboration with my two girls. You know, I've mentioned them on here before, Krystal Kay Beauty and Vanessa Lopez. Krystal is going to be doing a fun halo eye using the same palette, while Vanessa is going to be doing an awesome cut crease that she kills it every time with those, and I cannot wait to see what they do. If you don't know these girls, you have to go check out their channels. Krystal has this awesome personality. It's so relatable, and she is very consistent with her uploads. She is growing night and day, and I am so proud of her, and I really attribute it to her engaging personality. It's like you're watching her videos and she's sitting across the couch from you. So check her out. And Vanessa is just so fun and quirky. Like, I say it all the time, I think her personality is so refreshing. She's just real, and she's just her. She has a great way of teaching. I can always count on her for neat tips and tricks. So definitely go head over to her channel as well. I will put all of their info as well as their videos in the comment section down below. And I don't even think I have come on camera and thanked all of you guys for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. So really looking forward to my next video, which is going to be a big giveaway, a 2-winner giveaway. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be sure to include timestamps down below for the swatches, the demo, the final thoughts, all that jazz, so you can skip forward to whatever you are interested in. And I really do hope that you enjoy this video. So if you do, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, I do hope that you will consider subscribing before you go. And there's something else I'm supposed to say. Oh yeah, be sure to click that notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload. All right, you guys, let's get on with the video. All right, so let's dive in. I have not even opened this package up yet. I'm so excited. I've got my scissors and I've got my box. Let's do this. So here's the presentation. I mean, I'm not like a big smoker, so in addition to the palette, I ordered a bunch of their eye pencils because they generally retail for $17 and they were priced at $5. And I have this really weird thing about me where I refuse to pay for shipping. In order to meet the free shipping requirements, I had to order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these pencils, and I'm really hoping that they're good. Then here is the palette. Here is what the unit carton looks like. So the ingredients are not on the actual palette. They're like on a paper insert. That's interesting, but there's your ingredients. And then, you guys, let's see what this looks like on the inside. Oh, that's pretty. This is what she looks like unswatched. As you can see by the name of the palette, Smoke Sessions, the green coloring and the cannabis leaves or marijuana leaves, I don't even know. I don't smoke weed, but I know a lot of people are into it. I just really like the color story, and this did retail for $48. In here you are getting a combination of 2 matte shades and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shimmers. I have not I've not dived into this palette. I haven't touched it, swatched it, or anything yet. I'm assuming that some of these are gonna look more foiled as opposed to others being more of like a pearl finish, but we're gonna see what that looks like in the swatches. Gravity OG, Granddaddy, Black Widow, Sour Diesel, Space Queen. You guys, sorry, this is where my sleeve was. Like, I don't know if you can see that. So it looks like maybe not even, but that swatch is ridiculously even. Like, all of them are. It's nuts. Mean Green, Sweet Tooth, and Blue Dream. Let's see if I can build this up a little more. Just went ahead and blew away that excess powder, but you've got 6 of these shimmers with the 2 mattes in the middle, and they are all beautiful. So I did go ahead and try some new camera settings. My girl Jamie French was talking about, I don't know, let me look up this girl's name. Amy Macedo. So hopefully I don't look really washed out, but I don't love the way that my lighting is in my current videos, so I think I'm gonna start tinkering with that a bit. For this look, I wanted to do something to incorporate all of these pencils that I got in order to qualify for free shipping. And one thing I love using a cream base for is a foolproof smoky eye. So if you are one of those people that just can't get a smoky eye to look right, you just look like you got punched in the face, this is gonna be a great tutorial for you. I'm really excited for it. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Hi, nice and close up so you can see what I'm doing. Now I just have to decide what shade pencil I'm going to do. Supposedly they are transfer proof. I think they said water resistant. Regardless, I am gonna try to put this in the waterline as well and see, boom, and see if it stays. This is Lamia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but do you see how soft that goes on? This is Golden Ticket. Ghastly. Oh my gosh. This is Columbia, which I believe is just going to be like a brown. 1987. Ooh, let's get that on there. So it's terrible, but yeah, just a nice black. According to the website, it's gonna smudge out nicely, but once you get it where you want it, it's gonna stay put. So when you're going to do this type of a look, what you're going to need is a brush like this. And this is the Alamar Cosmetics. I think they call it like their painter brush. It comes in a trio. I've talked about it in previous videos. I got it in BoxyCharm, but just like a concealer type brush. And then you can do this one of 2 ways. You can just draw the eyeliner directly onto your lid, or you can put it onto your hand first and dip your brush. If you've never used the product before, sometimes it's good to get a feel for that, but I'm just gonna put it right on my lid and blend it out. I have concealer on my eyelids. I didn't use a primer, I didn't set it, I didn't do anything because we were gonna go in first with this cream type of a product. And if I were to have used a powder and set it, then that would just make it so much more difficult for me. Oh, it's so soft. So I'm just gonna do my entire lid with this black shade. I'm gonna start just like this and then blend it out because I don't really know the blendability of this product yet and how pigmented it's gonna be. Okay, blends really nicely actually. And you can be messy, this does not need to be perfect. Let's just add a little bit more just to darken it up. This is such a foolproof way to get an awesome smoky eye, and it's so much faster because you're not building up the color. The black base or whatever cream base you're gonna do does that for you. And then depending on your eye shape, as far as how high you take it, when I'm looking directly at somebody, when my eyes are open, I want them to be able to see the darkest part of that smokiness. So where your eye naturally creases, I'm going just a little higher than that. And then, like I said, this does not need to be like perfectly shaped and blended because we are gonna go in now and top it with the eyeshadow. So now I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush. You can use a packing brush. I just find that I can keep my precision a little bit better when I use a pencil brush. This is the Mikasa E310 pencil brush. If you watch my channel, then you know already that I love this brush, and I use it for so many different things. But I think I'm gonna start by going into the shade Sour Diesel. So as you can see, I'm just like packing it on, tapping it on, and it is pigmented. Damn. Whoa. Oh. So a little goes a long way, guys. Just remember that. So as I get further up towards my crease, I'm just blending out what's there into the eyeliner base that we already applied. The point is we want to have like a solid looking lid to play with. So now you do look like you basically got punched in the eye just a bit. But now I want a brush that I can blend with, but I still have a lot of control. I think for me, the biggest thing when I do a smoky eye is I need control. And I think that's where a lot of people blow it, is everything just goes everywhere. So that's my biggest piece of advice. This is the Luxie 121 mini tapered brush, and I got this in my BoxyCharm this past month. Yeah, November's BoxyCharm. Love Luxie brushes, you guys. So with absolutely no product on the brush, I am just gonna go back and forth and blend this out so it looks nice and seamless. I'm doing a combination of windshield wipers and circles. And even though there isn't really a transition shade in this palette, this is gonna give you that effect. Now I'm gonna dip back into Sour Diesel, same brush, and just kind of hit the crease just a little bit, doing the same exact motions. I just wanna bring a little bit more of that olive back in. Kind of want to see how Space Queen looks, so I'm just gonna do a bit of that on my lid, kind of pushing it in and then into the crease, but I'm not blending it up. I want to see the olive tone from Sour Diesel above it, but I don't really want a defined crease of that Space Queen. I want it kind of dispersed all over the lid. So now this is really the base of your smoky eye. Like, you can do so much at this point. You can add glitter, you can go over it with some shimmers, but this is the base. This is what I think people have the hardest part with, that and under the eye. All right, so before we start playing with some of the shimmery colors, I'm gonna go ahead and even this guy out. I think I'm gonna just kind of zip through it, and then we will come back and play with some of the colors. P.S. As I'm zipping through this, I did wanna stop and slow down and just show you something, because it's getting a little patchy on this side and it's gone up a little high. I just wanna soften it up and make it look equal. So I'm gonna dip into my face powder, and any face powder that you use should be fine. And with the same Luxie mid-size brush, mid-size blender, I'm just going over the edges with it, and that's just gonna soften it up. I'm thinking maybe we'll do like super wearable up top, and then underneath just some pops of fun. So I'm gonna jump into Black Widow, which is this color right here. I'm gonna use that same Alamar Cosmetics painter brush, and just I'm gonna try it without any Fix Plus or wetting my brush first and see if it grabs onto this base nicely. Oh, focusing this pretty much on the center, and it's not bright enough that it's gonna give a halo eye, but it's gonna make the center of the lid kind of pop, so you don't just have a totally one-dimensional matte looking lid, which I do like. You could stop right there and be done with this look if you wanted, but we're gonna make this a little bit more fun. So I did ever so slightly leave this area and this area almost like where you would do your halo matte. But yeah, I think that looks really pretty. Just for fun, I'm gonna wet my brush on the other eye because I wanna see if it really makes a huge difference or not. It probably is going to make it much more blingy and poppy. So I just sprayed my brush with some Fix Plus, and let's go in again with Black Widow. Yeah. As usual, wetting the brush is gonna make it stand out. It just gives it a much more foiled effect. So it just depends on what you're going for. This color over top of that gold pencil, oh, stunning. But we're not gonna go there right now. just real fast, just for fun, I'm gonna go into Granddaddy right here and put that just in the center of this smoky eye, just to give it a little more dimension. You could skip this step entirely if you wanted, but I want it to like golden, greeny, whatever popping. So now I'm going back in with the black, and I'm gonna do my waterline now because I just want to see how it stays, and I'm gonna go slightly below the waterline onto like the top of where my lash growth is on my lower lash line. Let's go ahead and do this. Again, if you don't want to do your inner rim, your waterline, you don't have to. Totally up to you, but I think a dark inner rim on a smoky eye really makes your eyes stand out. Get right up under there. I'm gonna smudge it out now with a definer brush. And this again is by Alamar Cosmetics. This is their flat definer brush. It comes in that 3-pack, and I'll make sure I list everything down below. So without any makeup on my brush, I'm just gonna smudge this out a bit, kind of like we did on the upper lid. And then I'm just gonna like mirror all of the steps for the most part now, going into Sour Diesel, patting it not in the inner rim, but on the actual skin under my lash line. And then we're gonna go in with a pencil brush and we're gonna blend it all out. This is the Luxie mini round brush. It came in a set of 4. I've been loving the crap out of these. So with absolutely no makeup on the brush, I'm just going to smudge it all out. Again, I really like to use nice, precise brushes when I'm doing a smoky eye. It really gives you so much more precision and control. Now you can smoke this out as much as you want, but be careful, because I think that this is where sometimes people also go awry, is they just take it down a bit too far. Don't be afraid to smoke it out, but don't go crazy. You can see the difference already between this eye and this eye. This looks much more open, but if you don't blend it right, then it's going to make your eye look smaller. So you have to find that happy medium. So I'm gonna dip back into Space Queen, which is this more blue teal of the 2 greens right here. Same brush, and just kind of pat it on and then blend out. And then I'm just kind of patting back on this outer section with what's left to be able to see some of that bluish teal color. It looks really pretty. I'm gonna do that wherever we left it matte as well. Then I'm gonna go back in with this flat definer brush by Alamar, and I'm gonna dip into a Black Widow and spray my brush with Fix Plus. And just kind of tap it onto mainly the center, and then blend out, or tap out I should say. A little bit of Granddaddy right pop. All right, so let's go ahead and repeat that on this lower lash line. And the thing that's nice about this technique is you don't have to be like so precise. Like, it's fairly simple. It does take practice, not gonna lie, but once you get it down, it makes your life so easy. Now, one thing that's annoying, if you're fair like me and you're doing a smoky eye, like by your lash line, your skin pokes through. So you really gotta make sure you're covering all the skin in between your lashes, otherwise it ruins the effect that you're going for. But I've had like no fallout, like none. Blend out the edges here on all of the eye. On both of my eyes, I will, just to keep it nice and smoky and soft, because I still want to be able to see that smoked out section under the pop of glimmer. Same thing with like up here. I want to see the glimmer, but I want to see the smoked out section right here. That's what gives that smoky eye awesome effect, but it's like, it looks purposeful. It doesn't look like it's just smudged everywhere all over your face. If you use a white, it makes colors really pop. So I'm gonna try this silver because I really want to see how it lays down anyways on the eye. I'm really excited about it. So I'm gonna do my inner corners with them. I'll start here. Oh my gosh. Whew. These pencils are so soft. Bam. Wow. This is the Morphe E36, just real small precision brush. I think I want to start with this shade right here, Sweet Tooth, and then maybe pop a little bit of like Blue Dream over it. Let's just see what this looks like first. Kind of blended it on the lower lash line into, what is that, Black Widow? That looks pretty. That's fun. I am liking that. That is stunning. Oh my God. This is a killer. These are so pretty. Oh my gosh. So just into Sweet Tooth. Totally dry. Didn't wet this at all. Okay, I kind of just really want to try this Blue Dream, this latest color in the palette. So I'm gonna just, I hope I don't ruin it because it looks so cool. I'm gonna just pop really slightly into that inner corner. I don't even know if it's gonna show up. And just kind of softened the green out a little bit and brightened it up. And then we'll go back in and deepen up the matte section one last time. I do kind of wish this overall look, you guys, I'm so crazy. You don't have to do this, but I think I'm looking at it and I think the Sour Diesel, the more olivey color, I just want to pull a little bit more of that over the Space Queen. I think since I added this bluish color, I want a little bit less blue on my lid. So I want to add back some olive just wherever I see the matte poking through. So, you know, like you can always tweak things last minute. Not a big deal. I'm gonna blend out with that little mini smudge brush with nothing else on it. But yeah. Okay, so I wanted to pop back on real fast before I add some false lashes and show you what the look looks like. Just mascara and a nude lip. I think it looks really pretty, but I think this smoky eye requires some false lashes to take it to the next level. And I know that's not for everybody, but there's this, and then when I come back, it'll be that. These pencils have been on my hand now for the entire video, so I wanna see, are they still gonna smudge? Because I'm curious to know how, oh wow. You guys see that? I'm rubbing like hard. As for the shadows themselves, I think they are so high quality. I have been dying to try Melt Cosmetics for so long, and I do think it's a great value in this palette. I think it's such a fun combination of colors. I highly recommend it. I cannot wait to see what the other girls do. Be sure to check out both Krystal Kay Beauty and Vanessa Lopez to see what their looks turned out like, and let them know that I sent you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you try this look out, I would love to see your pictures. If you have any other Melt Cosmetics favorites, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you did like this video, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed, I do hope you'll consider subscribing before you go. While you're down there, make sure you turn on the bell notifications with all notifications on so that you get notified every time I upload. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday, and that being said, to say thank you to everybody, please stay tuned. I am going to have my big 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming up, probably my next video. So thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.